Bid versus estimate versus contract. We're going to get into what you need to know, why they're worth defining, and when to use them, and how to use them, and why it's important to know the difference. Ready, set, go. Estimates are to get your client to commit to you. Bids are to get the client to commit to the job. And then a contract is to get the client to commit to paying you for the job. For this demonstration, I'm going to use these 3 pens. They're very fancy. This one right here is the estimate. This one is the bid, and that one's the contract.
That's what you slipped in. That's what was on your shoe. And that explains the abrasion on your palm.
Okay, so this little bad boy right here is really just a sales tool. Quick tip. When someone calls you and they're like, I need to remodel my kitchen and I heard it costs $10. First thing you want to do on the phone or with the email is weed that out. If you can give them general pricing for the area that you're in, they're either going to be like, wow, had no idea, I'll talk to you later. Or they're going to be like, yeah, that sounds about right. If they do that, bing bong, right to the estimate. What you're going to do, you're going to think, as a general contractor, have I done a job like this before? So that means this job's probably going to cost similar. Okay, that's called parametric estimating. Some guys use their software, some guys use their old noggin, but ultimately it's an experience that you've had in the past that you can say, I've done it before, therefore it's probably going to cost about this much. When you give your client this estimate, you're going to explain to them that this is a ballpark estimation on past projects that are similar to the one that they would like you to do. That's important because what you're telling them is this is not a bid. I did not break out labor, materials, subcontractor. I just compared this job to my older jobs, and that's why I know it's probably going to cost around this much. That is the utility of creating the ballpark estimate.
Yes!
Now, when they approve this, guess what they just approved? Your pre-construction agreement. Why? Because you put it in there, man. This little thing, this right here, that's your pre-construction cost. That right there is your little golden egg that's going to solve all your problems. Because when you wrote that ballpark estimate, you said, I need plans, engineers, designers, It's going to cost me X amount. I'm going to put that in there. They just approved a pre-construction agreement. So don't forget that, because the next step is once they approve it, you say, great, I'm going to send you over a pre-construction agreement for the amount that was in the ballpark estimate. That agreement will get us through the bid process, the contract creation, and all the way to breaking ground. Sound good? Now you're getting paid to do a bid and a contract. Happy times.
I like you, but you're crazy.
So here's what you say to them. I'm so happy you approved the ballpark estimate. If you take a look at line 1, there is a cost for pre-construction. I'm going to send you over a pre-construction agreement for the cost that was in the ballpark estimate. That will get us to breaking ground. Now, once we got this guy done, we're going to move into the bid. Getting paid for bidding is awesome. You should stop doing it for free. Let me be clear. Estimate, free. Gives you trust, likability. This one right here, this one you charge for. This bad boy is where you get deep. I'm talking balls deep. If you don't, you're going to screw yourself over so bad in the future because you didn't actually understand how to build the project that they're handing you.
Is this bad?
If there's missing information, you got to tell them and you got to put it in a different bucket. You're trying to create 2 buckets here. A bucket of knowns, fixed price, done, this is how much it's going to cost, and a bucket of I have no goddamn idea. You need to tell me what kind of tile, what kind of hardware, what kind of paint, blah, 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 so that I can put this bucket in this bucket. Got it? That's what the bid process is for. Once you do that, they're going to have an actual price that they can look at to commit to the job. That's what the bid's for. Once they approve the bid, now you have to move to the contract. This little sucker right here is what is going to save your business. This contains all the terms of payments, the construction schedule, what happens if you guys disagree, and all kinds of important stuff. So get this right. Talk to a lawyer. But the contract itself is going to make sure that you get paid on time. It's going to make sure that your subs get paid on time. Your lumber suppliers paid on time. Now, these 3, when you combine them together, create Iron Man. Just kidding. That's the difference between the 3. Please like and subscribe to this video. We're going to be doing lots more like it. And I'm doing it on a daily, weekly, semi-weekly, daily, hourly basis.